You know, they'll know by the time they play how big a game it is. Winner could get into a New Year's Six Bowl if Memphis is able to beat UCF in the American Championship game on ABC this afternoon. Tigers do it or not?
You know, I think the Knights with the backup quarterback playing, the emotion from losing their quarterback last week, I think they will prevail. Another close, highly contested game. I'm going UCF Knights.
UCF Knights, they got a good team. The quarterback get well soon.
Yep.
Hey, that's great selection. UCF wins it from Milton. Great.
Why are you standing?
Huh?
Why are you standing?
Because my legs were cramping.
Okay, you're cramping up. I'm going to go with you guys. I think UCF, I mean, Memphis has great athletes, great team speed. Gave UCF all they could handle the first time, but I think being at home at the bounce house and Mackenzie Milton, I think they'll play for him with a veteran football team, and I think they win it.
Won 24 in a row, only twice has the team been within 7 at the end of regulation. It was Memphis both times, so expect a close game. ACC championship game, Clemson 4-touchdown favorite.
A lot of respect for Pat Narduzzi and Pitt and what they bring to the table, but I think they will be overwhelmed by the skill position of Clemson and their speed, too. So I got Clemson big over Pitt.
Clemson.
Enough said.
Easy enough with them, right?
Yeah.
He's got it. Clemson.
I'm calling the game in the rain.
That's
so,
right.
I'd love to stay here and watch with you guys. I can't pick that one.
Next time we have a rapper, they're going to have to like freestyle their picks.
Good idea. Well, that's your.
Yeah, I got a verse or two for him.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Well, let's get it right now. I'll give you a half-second to think about it. Texas and Oklahoma coming up.
Wow, I'm going with the Sooners. I think that, you know, the revenge factor is going to be big. They lost against Texas earlier in the season. I think that Kyler Murray and that team's going to come out with a lot of anger, a lot of energy. I have the Sooners winning.
What do you got, Quavo?
Last year, Georgia gave them the bloomer. I'm rocking with the Sooners.
Is all that stuff real?
All of it real ice. No cap.
I'm going with the Iceman.
Iceman. So it's all Oklahoma, and I'm with you guys. I think this is a big opportunity. Oklahoma, remember, first game, all these games that could affect the playoff, Oklahoma gets their first shot, and if they win, and Alabama wins, Oklahoma's going to get that 4th spot. I think they know that. They're motivated for revenge. I think they win.
But the team that will have the final argument of the evening is Ohio State against Northwestern, Big Ten championship game. Not that beating the Cats is going to give you a big resume boost, but they could look good. Will they do it?
And they should look good. But the thing that scares me about Ohio State is that they play to the level of their competition sometimes. And, you know, looking at Northwestern, they can bring your level of play down. I think Ohio State will win this game. Maybe not as big as the experts think, though.
Ohio State, they got some good talent.
Hey, you have done a great job. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Ohio State.
Yeah, I think Ohio State's going to win the game.
Closer than the extra thing.
Well, that's the thing. Is it going to be a close game?
Yeah.
Ohio State, it's important for them to go back and be able to take care of the type of team we saw last week when they blew Michigan out. Can they do that again, as Dad said? Because they need to do that to be in the conversation and with the committee.
And very rarely is it that Ohio State and Oklahoma would join in one case and root against Alabama. You think Alabama and Georgia doesn't have much in common, but based on the chant that's going on behind our cameras, they apparently are not big fans of Auburn. They, however, have clashed each other last year for the national championship and will meet for the SEC title, something that's been 327 days in the waiting for Georgia to have an opportunity to avenge their loss.
We don't really look back on last year. This is a new year. It's not a revenge game. It's just the next game.
We're worried about this year. And our goal has been all along to win the SEC and make the CFP. For us to accomplish that, there's a team that stands in the way.
Just another step on the mountain that we're trying to climb to get us to where we ultimately want to be, which is a national championship.
It's the SEC, 2 big powerhouse teams who are going to go at it.
The better the teams you play, the more precise you need to be. You can't afford to make mistakes.
We control our destiny. It's not in the hands of Alabama, it's in our hands.
I know.
And they meet again as top 5 opponents, as they have done in Atlanta before. They've done it in 2012, did it last season, the national championship game. Who wins the SEC championship? Tied or dogs?
I tell you what, first, Quavo is a legitimate Georgia fan. We were on the sideline together in the Rose Bowl.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, he knows the sport. He knows the dog, so he's a legit. I'm looking at that feature with Tua, and I saw that his dad is like the Hawaiian version of Joe Jackson. There's no way Alabama's going to lose this game because out comes that belt. So I got Alabama big over Georgia.
I think last year this was one of the greatest games we ever watched when Georgia went up against Alabama. And in my opinion, if you've watched this team, this is a very good Georgia team. But I don't think they're as good as they were a year ago. And I think Alabama's better than they were a year ago. You put them on the field together, the emotion of the SEC championship game, early with this kind of crowd, Georgia's going to hang around. They're going to have some momentum. But over the course of the entire game, second half, Alabama becomes the SEC champ, opens up the door for that 4th spot to see if Oklahoma or Ohio State gets in.
You're shaking your head, Quavo.
No,
I'm sorry, man.
I disagree, man. I'm going with the Dogs all the way. We got some young guys that's ready to play like some veterans, and we're going to take it home.
All right,
Georgia.
good pick. Now, look, hey, sweetheart, you know how many times I've picked Alabama in this team?
Over the years, probably, I don't know, a million?
30 times. 30 times I picked Alabama.
And I've been here for every single one of the elephant, the trunk. I've seen it.
But I'm telling you, this time we're going to do something different that we've never done before.
What do you have up your sleeve?
Uh-oh.
What are you doing here?
What's happening?
Hand me the dog head. You get it.
I'm going to hand it to you. I'm going to hand it to you.
You get it.
Here you go. I've never done this. There you go, sir. It's official.